Is the brake on your new pedal set not meeting your expectations? If so, let D-Nut Stuff transform your braking experience. D-Nut Stuff has brake mods for Thrustmaster TLCMs, Husingveld Sprints, Mosa SRPs, Fanatec CSL Elite V1 and V2s, Simjack Pros, and UT sets. We are always working on adding new pedal sets and more, so check back often.
Rickmotech high-sim racing equipment. Whether you're just looking to have fun, train for race day, or become a serious esports competitor, Rickmotech has you covered. Hundreds of name-brand parts. Support from experts that love sim racing. Trusted by the pros. There's only one place to go, rickmotech.com.
Does your feet hurt after a session of sim racing? Are you tired of the distraction from sore heels? If so, D-Nut Stuff has the solution for you. Our heel pads add support and comfort for your feet, so those long races are no longer painful. We can make a heel pad for pretty much any pedal set and even add your custom logo. So get one today. You won't regret it.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in the world. It is time for the Pit Stop, the only sim racing news show live in all of the internet. I'm Shaun Cole. That's my good buddy Ameer Assad. Ameer, how are you on? I've declared it. This
You
glorious
declared what?
Friday.
Oh, it is an amazing Friday, dude. The weather has taken such a huge turn. We went from like 3 months of rain, snow, gloomy, cloudy, foggy, just nasty weather, and today it was possible like the first day in like 3 months I have not had to wear a jacket outside. It's nice, it's sunny out, not a cloud in the sky. Like it was just a beautiful day. I'm at work, I'm like, hey guys, you want to go hang out for outside for a little bit, grab some sun? Like, I don't want to be inside right now. I want to be outside, enjoying the weather. It's great. It's supposed to be like this for the next couple of days too. So like, which kind of sucks because we've got a charity event this weekend, Saturday.
Yeah.
So I won't be able to take too much advantage of the weather, but hopefully Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about you, man?
Weather is actually, we had been raining and raining. It had been a kind of a mild winter, and then it kind of picked up, and then it just cleared up. So today I was just outside, and it's a beautiful day, like brewing.
Yeah.
So, but beyond that, I'm kind of like I just finished a bunch of work to the point where I was like exhausted. So my body just was like, okay, you got to shut down for a little while. So I'm kind of like right in the middle of like, yesterday I did a rally stream. I've got the pit stop right now. And then I'm probably just going to kind of mess around for like maybe the first half of today. And then get back to work this evening because I got to prep for tomorrow's race. And,
Oh, yeah!
So, yeah. So, anyway, just in the middle of a lot of good things. So I'm super duper pumped, excited. And I know, it's still too early to declare spring, in my opinion. So this is like an appetizer for spring, right? But I think there's still a little bit more. I guess that's what spring is all about, right? Where that's like you're coming off of winter. You're still going to get some winter days. You're brewing for summer. You're going to get some summer-like days, but it's going to be a lot of that jumbled up. And, I guess that's what's great about for me living up in Northern California versus Southern California is we do have legitimately 3 seasons. Like spring and fall are almost identical. They're just turning the opposite direction, but it's the same. Versus in LA, you just really had 2 seasons, which was like summer and spring. That was all right. Anyway, so I'm enjoying life. Life's good, and having a good setup for the weekend. So, how about you? How's everybody doing out there? Good mornings are in order.
Yeah, like Skeet just mentioned it. Amazing how the sun improves your mood.
Yes.
100%, man. Like. I could tell, man, like for the last couple of weeks, I've really noticed that people were just super, what's the word for it? Crabby, I guess, to be nice about it. Yeah, people are just super crabby. And today, all of a sudden, like people are nice, they're happy, they got smiles on their face. And yeah, it's crazy how just like that little bit of sun just like can change people's moods. It's fantastic, man.
Yeah. Well, vitamin D, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what the essential part is.
Right.
So getting that extra sunlight, I think, pumps everybody up. All right, we're going to do some good mornings. Double Dragon, that's your new name, by the way. Spatial Dragon is now officially Double Dragon. Good morning to you. PS4, Deadman, good morning to you. Ameer, you're here. Happy Friday.
I'm here. Hi, happy Friday, everybody.
Skeeter, as you mentioned, is here. Good morning. Ian Marshall's here. Good morning to you as well. Hinchy's here. Happy Friday, buddy. Skeeter talking about the Friday and arcades, and I guess I'm going to go ahead and do a rabbit hole moment right now. Christian and Janera are here. Good morning. So here, can I pull this up? Actually, no, I am going to do this right now.
Let's finish the hellos first. Let's finish the hellos, and then we'll get into your rabbit hole.
I thought I got through. Cover me. What did I miss?
We got, who else do we got? You said you finished off at Skeet, right?
I think I got.
We got
Christian.
Joa is now here. We've got
Joa.
all trans with us in the chat. We got Tom. Tom, where have you been, Tom?
Tom was in the rally stream yesterday.
Yeah.
So,
that's what we got right now. And if you're in the chat, you haven't said hi, say hi, man. Like we'll give you a shout out and hope you're enjoying the show.
So Skeeter talked about Fridays being about the arcade, right? So as you guys know, when I grew up, I am a product of the '80s, right? So I grew up in the arcade. And
are you sure?
What?
80s?
Well, I was born before that. No. Like when I grew up, like my influential
I'm
years
teasing,
on
I'm
Earth, right?
teasing.
So Joe, I didn't see you came in after. You came in after. Yes. So anyway, check this out here. This is something I built for my arcade. I think if you're in Discord, you've probably seen pictures of my prototype arcade cabinet that I'm building. What started off, you wouldn't believe how this whole thing began. I'm gonna try to keep this story short, but it's all about gaming. It's all about hobbies. It's all about what we do to keep ourselves happy and positive, right? So, I was I was inundated with watching like political stuff on TikTok,
Right.
and it was actually having a very negative impact on my life. But luckily, every once in a while I was doom scrolling, and what would come up is the music reaction videos. And it would be like mostly like people under 30, right? Watching video movies. What do we used to call them on MTV? You know?
Video killed the radio star?
No,
right?
but the music videos, you know, they're watching music video versions of, and because it's all music from my era, you know, and so I'd be like, oh, that's such a cool song, and then it would cut out, or they'd stop because it's TikTok and everything's under a minute. So anyway, it made me sort of reminisce for music. Well, I had no stereo in this house for a decade. And so it prompted me to think, you know, I want to get my music going. I've got 400 CDs. I'd like to load them up on a computer. I've got all these old computers. Anyway, one thing led to another, and I decided I was going to build an arcade box / jukebox / VR pinball machine. So this right here is my monstrosity that I built. And all of that, believe it or not, are true arcade quality components. The buttons, the joystick, the trackball. And what I built here is basically a thing that is going to go on the front of my jukebox, and it's going to be able to play on the left. You got joystick and button for, you know, boomers. Joystick and buttons for, you know, Pac-Man, Street Fighter, Galaga, whatever you want to play. On the right, you got the trackball and the classic 3-button setup for Missile Command or Centipede.
Right.
All the buttons across the top are just administrative, like enter, escape, volume up, coin enter. All the yellow buttons are for entering a coin. And then you'll see on the side there's spots for my flippers for playing my VR. Anyway, this has been my like side project. It is because, again, I'm so the arcade. It's just arcade stuff was just so important to me. It's amazing how many games hold up well and which ones just don't at all. You know, I still will put like Galaga against a lot of modern games. I will still put Joust against a lot of modern games, and you know, I think it's funny because we play so many games on like our cell phone, and most of them are so sucky by comparison to even some basic 80s arcade games. Anyway, that's been my little side project that I've been having a lot of fun with, but now I need the time to rebuild the cabinet to accommodate that monstrosity that I've built. So yep.
That's awesome, man. No, it looks good, man. Like you've done, like from so far what you've done, it looks great. You know, and I kind of, you know, I don't want to say you inspired me, but like you've been talking about this arcade thing for
months.
Gosh, for a couple of months now, So I kind of went out and did something too. I bought one of these.
Is that like a Game Boy?
It is. So it looks like a Game Boy, but it's an emulator. It's got freaking arcade emulator on it. It's got Nintendo, Sega, Neo Geo, freaking Atari, like all sorts of like ROMs I can sit there and play with it. So like I got it a couple of days ago, and I've just been sitting like on the couch, just like, oh, I can play Sonic right now. Oh man, let me go play some Metroid, or let me play some Castlevania. So I've been like playing with this nonstop for the past couple of days.
Yeah, I love it. That's great.
Because it came already preloaded with like almost 3,000 games, and I can put more games on it. So like I can take it with me wherever I go. I'm like, oh, you know, I got like 10 minutes while I'm waiting in line for something. All right, let me pop it out and play a little bit.
Yeah, that's great. See, if I hadn't bought this or built this machine, I would have been destined for something like that, because it was on the path. It was on my radar for a while. I was even looking at like the 1-up like 3/4 size arcade with like multiple games loaded, and I went through a lot of interesting concepts. And you know what's really and I will finish this story here. What's really cool about it is my brother and I share an apartment, right? It's a decent, it's a townhouse size or style, and it's a decent amount of space, but the common area is not plentiful. So like I wanted to put this arcade thing, and all my brother heard was like Pac-Man, and he was just like, cool, you'll play it like what 20 times over a 2-month period of time, and then it'll just stop being used. All right, so I built the thing, and it came out huge. I mean, it's the size of a real arcade cabinet, and my brother now is the one who turns it on when he gets home from work. If it isn't already on, he'll turn it on, and then like an hour before dinner time, he'll fire up a pinball machine and like, all right, dude, that's 57 million. Can you beat it? And that's like nightly. So then I showed him the arcade box, the box I just built, and I told him what I wanted to do, and he's like, so what, you have to like rebuild the whole thing? I'm like, well, kind of like half of it. And he's like, so that's going to take some time. And I'm like, yeah. He's like, well, look, if you're going to do that, you need to like start like at 6 a.m. Because like I want to be able to play. Like I don't want downtime. So now my brother's like actually like restricting like the way I work on it. Even it's like, no, now that thing's built and it works and it's a keeper. So all right, on with sim racing news. I'm sorry, everybody. I just feel like I have to share some personal moments like that. Hey, Skeeter! Retro drives are so good, reminding me why I fell in love with Konami and Capcom. Totally, and I'm reliving some of that stuff big time. I mean, and doing it in what I felt was important. Sorry, Ameer, not to poo-poo on your game, but like it was really important to me to have this like very authentic. You know, maybe I've watched Tron too many times. You know, like I don't know, but like I needed like an authentic experience. Like speaking of authentic experience, so I just got this Tron virtual pinball, you know, VR pinball. I'm only doing VR. And so you play it, you know, you're sitting there, you saw the box and you're sitting there holding it like it's a pinball machine. Is there any sim racing news? No, Tom, we you know what? We've deemed that Simpit a failure, and we are switching to Retro Arcade 80s Gaming Channel. I hope you're ready. It's going to be exciting. You've never heard of some of these games before. Have you ever heard of Qbert or Dig Dug?
I've heard of Qbert.
Yeah. We're going to do full review.
Nice.
No, but anyway, the Tron pinball machine has a VR room. And so while you're sitting there playing the real Tron, it's the same one you'd play in a pinball machine, Tron Pinball Machine VR. There are like light cycles going by, and the light tanks and all the elements from you're on a grid. Like the whole room is Tron themed. So 100 people have unsubbed now. Way to go, Shaun. I'm just giving us the Rensport makeover, right, Skeeter? So all right, on with sim racing.
Was Rensport ever alive to begin with?
Look at that. Ouch by Double Dragon. Ouch. Ouch. Damn. Just the jabs that keep it coming.
Right.
All right. We're going to start today off with some congratulations and some good and bad results for the Simpit Endurance team. So last weekend was the 12 hours of Bathurst on iRacing. We had 2 Simpit teams that were running. And one team had great luck. The other team had a couple of rough goes at it. So let's start things there. Noah Hinton and Johnny Alford, oh my God, they had various events in the first race that just had them out of the race. And it happened quick enough that they joined the second race. But things really didn't get any better. So it's just one of those, why some people might call it butthurt. That is the nickname for some people of Bathurst.
Right.
And I'm sure that Noah and Johnny are feeling a little butthurt with that. On the other hand, the other Simpit team, Sam Hitchie, Chris Generelli, and Ole Sarnquist, they actually had a really smooth day where they just kind of like just kept working, just kept grooving, and just kept working their way up the ladder from start to finish. So I actually had their stream on all day long watching it. And I think at the beginning, if I'm not mistaken, they're in like somewhere in like the 28th through 30th position. And just kept climbing, doing the dory. Just kept climbing. And they ended up finishing in 4th place. So great job by them.
Great job, man.
Just finishing Bathurst is amazing. And look at the car here. That's them actually finishing at the 12-hour mark. That's a clean looking car. Karaoke, blokey. You know, we need a few of these going real quick. Where's my OBS? Is this thing working? Is this thing on?
Did you even see Sean's new wig yesterday?
What? Who's Shaun? Oh, hey, where's my? Oh, because we're on scene 2. Sorry, here. That's why my thing's not working. Oh, and even our data isn't working. Now we got that. Sorry, everyone. I'm such an amateur. You would think I would have a clue. Now this is still.
You've only been streaming for
a few years.
What? For you years?
Wow, it's very nice.
In my defense, some of the tools like work.
Wow, it's very nice.
Stream Deck. It's not like Stream Deck is inexpensive, by the way.
Right.
By the way, we do have a sort of a funny moment from the race. This was last week's endurance race. Let me get this up real quick. Thank you, Sam, for this, by the way. All right. I've not seen this, so who knows what Sam would put on our show. All right. All right, so. Wait, hold on.
0-0. Sector 1 is 4.4
He just
off
has
the
on
base.
completely the wrong camera. I'm not sure what that was, actually. Around the midpoint of the race, he had to restart the Twitch stream. When it started, it took me 45 minutes to realize he was only streaming his left monitor.
Oh, yeah.
So it happens to all of us. That's, I guess,
now
a
that's
perfect
an
time
amateur.
for that. Yeah, that's perfect time for me to do that. All right. Tomorrow. I just realized what time this starts, by the way. 6:30 a.m. my time. I'll have no trouble being awake. It's just that's a little early for me to start being this loud in the house. But I warned my brother. He was like, well, I sleep till 9:30 on Saturdays. It'd be kind of cool if you didn't wake me. And I said, hey, it's cool. It's for Drive for Wishes.
It's for the kids.
Yeah, like consider that your donation, Greg. So, yeah, tomorrow, me and Ameer are teaming up. And I noticed this morning, by the way, Ameer, you're going to have to tell me what's up with this.
Okay.
I think I saw you, throw down the gauntlet against Lawrence.
Oh, I did. Yeah, because he made a post on Facebook. He made a post on Facebook talking about how he's going to be in the race too. So I'm like, oh, cool. And so I went back to go look at the list. I'm like, oh, they're driving a GT3 car too. So are we. We're driving a GT3 car. So I'm like, what did I say exactly to him? I was like, hey man, it's going to be fun out there. Take care and let the shenanigans begin. And he messaged back. He's like, "Oh, Ameer, rubbing is racing. Highly encouraged." I'm like, "Oh, Lawrence, don't tempt me with a good time."
Wow, it's very nice.
Oh, yes.
So it's gonna be Team Simpit versus Team Potato Nation for see who can win the race and hopefully can get the most donations.
Okay, well, we're gonna need you guys to step up then.
Right?
Lawrence has got a pretty active community. I don't know.
He does.
Greg hates kids. Facts. Shh. That's not untrue. Hate might be a strong word, but whoa, I'm hitting buttons that I shouldn't hit. So all right, so that's tomorrow. Here, let me bring this up. So This is kind of interesting, and this actually kind of frightened me when I read it. Ways to donate. Now,
Yep.
I see that, and I think innocently enough, cool, yes, let's all donate. I'm going to kick in some money for Drive to Wishes for our Simpit Drive. Okay, but look at this. This is the scary stuff. From a driver's perspective, let me say. Move aside, $10 donation. Make a team give position to the team behind them. Will be deactivated in the last half hour of the race. So for 5.5 hours, unlimited, by the way, for $10, well, for $10, you can move us up a position. Huh?
Good.
Huh?
Yeah.
Universal donation, $20. Send a driver to the pit lane. Straight there with them. Will be deactivated in the last... Oh, yeah, same thing. So, yeah, 5.5 hours of send any team to the pits. $35. Make a team drive in reverse with traffic for 1 kilometer. Oh,
Yeah, so you got to drive the car backwards. You can't not drive the track, not drive the track in reverse, but you have to be driving the car backwards, going with traffic. Yeah.
Lordy, that's gonna be sketch.
I tried it yesterday. I could manage half a lap at Spa. I couldn't do it after that.
All right. $50 full course caution. Only 1 per hour allowed, by the way, so they're not gonna let that one get out of hand. Turn one of the race crew into your own personal vendetta. Send them after another team with prejudice unlimited. With
extreme prejudice.
Wrecking crew.
Yeah, so we can have people take out other people if we want.
Interesting. That's scary.
Yeah.
All right. This, I gotta tell you, this reminds me of like the original Lemons days. So if you go back to the original Lemons days, the fans could vote a car that would be destroyed. They even remember that metal Tyrannosaurus Rex thing they used to drag out to like monster truck races and things.
Yeah.
They'd bring that thing occasionally out and literally have them like destroy. They let the team go grab their like radio and like fire extinguisher and all that stuff, and then the car is destroyed. Now this gets back to the roots of $500 valued cars, but still. Anyway, and then the last one, $500 donation. Everyone does a full course caution and lets the Mazda zoom by and feel like real race cars.
Yep.
That's the FU Shaun one, I guess. 3 total available. Only done once per 2 hours.
Yep.
So that should be fun.
Oh, this is gonna be a blast, man. I mean, dude, it's all for a good cause. Like, at first when they first announced it, it was like, all right, I'm gonna get super serious about this. We're gonna kick people's butts. But then, this is trying to raise money for kids. It's all about trying to make fun and have fun out there. So like, yeah. And then making sure that people have incentives to donate. So I'm gonna put here's the link. I just posted the link in the chat, and we'll have the link on the stream and everything like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so if you want to donate, wait until the race and then donate to kind of help us out a little bit.
Yes.
Oh
my God, I'm gonna have to like.
I can't wait, man, because we're gonna have a lot of cool people. We're gonna have Samantha Tan's racing team is gonna be there. Lawrence D'Souza, Aiden Millward's gonna be racing in it. We're gonna have Daniel Newman's team's gonna be in it. And a bunch of other teams are gonna be a part of it. So it should be a fun time.
But I thought Daniel Newman was like partying in Tahiti or something.
Is he? I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, his team is going to be in. I don't know if he's going to be there, but his team's going to be in it.
Yeah, he's in Tahiti, I think.
Yeah.
Not that I stalk him. No, we're like Facebook friends. All right, there is the car that we're going to be driving. And so if I'm going to do practice today, I guess I should spend time going backwards?
You should try it.
And let's see, we've already raised $70, which now I'm almost upset. It's like, wait, we need that during the race. We need help.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I donated 20, I think. Yeah. So
all right.
I didn't want to donate towards us during the race because that's kind of mischievous, I'll say.
Mm-hmm.
Let other people do that.
Yeah, well, it's not on us to do that. But I might do it while you're driving. I don't know. I can't say I won't.
If nobody sees it, it never happened, right? We'll just hear Shaun giggling in the background.
John, I think ridiculous might be a little strongly worded. I think it's in the name of fun, and also I think here's the other. It's a Drive for Wish charity event, which means I think what they're doing by that, having those rules, is changing the name and the mindset of the race. Because it's not about winning. It's not about anybody winning this race and being the champion and, oh, look at me with my trophy. It's about making wishes happen for kids, right? So that's the whole point, and I think that was part of the purpose of doing this, is not only an additional drive and a way to donate, but also a way of taking the seriousness away from the race, right? So, like, cool, if you won the race where they let the Mazdas go by, or they let that guy go backward, or they let someone maliciously take out somebody, is it really that big of a win, right? Like, really?
Right.
You know, so I think that was sort of the point, is making it so that that everybody can do it, and it also means that hey, if you're well practiced, cool, awesome, and if you're not cool, awesome, it probably won't play a huge role, right? It's about being there and doing the race and being part of it. So I think that's I think the intent and purpose of that. So, all right. So tomorrow, 6:30. For this one, I'll probably go live a little bit early just to make sure we're there ready. So maybe 6:15 or so. Definitely live by the time the race goes green for sure. So, all right. Next up, the Simpit GT3 League. We had our first practice race last week. And we have 4 practice races building up to the season. The season starts next month on the 22nd, and it is going to be a really cool season. 10 races, 1 drop, post-race stewarding, so no shenanigans there. Open setup, prizes for season winners, and a great group of racers. So we've got some very, very fast people. We've got some very, very good consistent racers. We've got some slow guys as well. So if you want to if you're looking for a series that is just fun and a good serious group to race with, GT3 cars, this is going to be a good one. So you can find us on our Discord channel. !Discord will get you a link, or it's in the description of the show. Get into our Discord. You'll see a thread there for GT3 League, and you can get into that. Yeah. Did you have any thoughts on that, Ameer?
Well, I was going to ask, how does your Bathurst race go?
My Bathurst race did not go well. No.
What happened?
Bathurst, I actually didn't make my normal mistakes at Bathurst. I did something I've never really done in a race.
Right.
I've done it in practice, but I've never done it in a race. But no, I put it into the wall really nicely right before the start-finish line. Just got on the gas hard off the corner, and the curbing there will unsettle the car. I might have even touched a little grass, and it just flipped me into the inside wall. And then I did something that would probably get you like run off the track. There was a little divide in the wall there to go to pit lane, so I just completely bypassed pit lane entry and went from the track to pit lane, and I think I got like a 40-second penalty, but I'm like, oh, they might literally black flag a driver for doing that. I'm not sure they would feel that strongly about that move. And then I did something else after that as well that I can't remember now, but it was just as silly. It was just I didn't put enough flaps in, and I wasn't that prepared, and so that's okay though. It's okay.
Yeah, my race was going okay until it didn't go okay. I mean, so because I was held up by one of the drivers. It was like, all right, I'm gonna, I finally passed him. He made a mistake going up the mountain. I was able to pass him. Like, all right, I'm gonna start pulling away. And I started pulling away a little bit. Went in the pits. I think I came out, my outlaps were a little crappy, but I noticed like my PC was acting kind of weirdish. Like it was just my car wasn't as fast enough anymore, or it seemed like it. And then all of a sudden, of course, my PC crashed.
Yeah, you just
Like, oh, that's
disappeared.
great,
You were just
right?
gone.
Of course. That's why something was happening with my computers. Then my PC completely crashed, rebooted. I'm like, of course. I thought we solved all these issues by getting a new computer because I was having those issues with the old computer when I had the i7 and it was going bad. So on Monday or Tuesday, I go and I was like, all right, let me investigate. Let me see what happened in the crash logs. I was so furious. So freaking furious, man. All right.
Who got
If so, if if you are a software hardware company, when I install you from my computer, I want to uninstall you completely. I should not see any more freaking files on my computer that you are still on it. There's a reason I'm installing you is because you suck. So, because I found out that I'm going through my logs, my computer crashed because of Razer. So, and I'm like, Razer, why the F do I still have Razer stuff on my computer? I installed that stuff like 6 months ago when I had the mouse. I'm like, this mouse is terrible. It sucks. And I replaced it with something else. And yeah, I thought I was done. And then I go in, it's like, oh yeah, there was a fatal critical flaw with Razer Synapses 4. I'm like, I fucking got rid of it. So I booted up CC Cleaner, and yeah, freaking the Razer program is still on my computer. It doesn't show up on my add or delete or remove programs when I go in to look at it, but it's still there when I use CC Cleaner. And I'm like, holy fucking shit. Like, sorry for the F word, but this deserves it, right?
I'll
This
do
deserves
10
it.
for you. You keep talking, I'll do 10 for you.
This deserves it. The F word deserves it for this one. Yeah, like, and so I click on CC Cleaner, and the Razer program pops up. It's like, hey, do you wish to uninstall the software? I'm like, yes, uninstall it. And I still notice all the registry files afterwards are still there. All it did was deleted the program, but kept all the registry files. So no, delete that crap. Uh, yeah. So yeah, Brian, there's CC Cleaner and there's another program I used twice. I used both of them. I can't remember the name of the other one to make sure it was gone, like completely erased off the face of the map. But like it's just, and I know why companies are doing this stuff, and it's freaking like these companies deserve to go to jail or getting taken to court over this stuff because yeah, they say you delete the program, but their stuff is still on there, it's still collecting data on you. But like, you know, there should be something in the laws saying that, hey, when a program is not, you're not using a program, uninstall their stuff completely. But yeah, so my race was killed because of a very greedy company that exists out there.
I hear
So,
ya.
yeah.
Now don't take computer advice from me because I am an old man, right? I have the ultimate cleaner. I have a Windows install disk that I keep around here. And when in doubt, format. No. So, hey, Sean Seabrand, how you doing? Razer's another one of those companies that, in the beginning, they were really cool. They were awesome. They're like so gamer mindset. It reminds me of like Alienware when they were brand new. It's like,
Yeah.
cool. If you didn't know how to build a computer, you bought one from Alienware if you wanted a real deal, no bloat computer. And then they were no longer Alienware. And that happened before Dell even bought them. They kind of already changed their gone to mass production. Anyway, I hate when that happens to a good gaming company.
Yeah.
All right, I know we've been long-winded on Simpit business and not gotten on
Anyways,
the
yeah.
news. But there are two things that I do want to bring up or ask. So in my stream on the last race, and this might have been, I was a little distracted watching my stream because when my stream is not running smooth, I can see that in my peripheral vision while I'm racing. And it's the kind of thing that makes my skin boil. So if I see glitching and I see pausing or stuttering or bad frame rate or bad resolution, my eyes, because of streaming, I'm always looking, right? And that could have been part of it. I was very distracted by how upset I was over the quality of the stream. It was only a test stream, so it didn't matter. But I was shaking down to know if we could do that in the future. And it was an utter failure. So I'm asking the Simpit community. Me and Ameer, of course, have already had discussions, but I just want to find out from you guys what I am capable of doing, because I have 2 accounts and I can bring in a second computer. I can get a really good quality. Here's Ameer, here's Shaun, like for our league races coming up, or for like our endurance races. Instead of it could be a picture-in-picture where you have the TV camera as well as the cockpit camera as well as our faces. So my question to you, the audience out there, and I'd love your input on it, is how important is that? I mean, that's like, to me, the icing on the cake and makes it different or better than what everybody else is doing. But at the same time, maybe it's more than you even need. Maybe it's too much to begin with, and maybe I'm overshooting, because I'd love to not bring in that other computer, and that would lose the TV camera or this dual cockpit cameras for league racing. You know, Shaun versus Ameer mindset. So that's one thing I definitely wonder about. What was the other question I had and wanted people's thoughts or opinions on? Oh, I know what it is. Just once again want to check in with people. iRacing just crowned some season champions. I don't really look at esports as being that necessary to cover on the show. Like, it would be endless coverage on, you know, where do you stop there, start and stop on that list. So it's something I kind of just left on the side. I talk about massive events that we can partake in, but not so much the esports scene. What do you guys, is that something that we should be just covering on the pit stop, or is that just something that's sort of irrelevant to the sim racing scene? Or is it something that maybe, hey, when we know somebody did win a championship, maybe that's when we do cover it. So we don't cover the season. We don't even talk about when it starts or stops or what race is upcoming. But hey, just so you know, blah, 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 just won the iRacing NASCAR championship. So anyway, those are thoughts that occur. And any thoughts you guys have, even if you're not watching this show live, you can always send me a private message on Discord, because I ponder this all the time. I mean, and it's like, I want to make sure this show's, you know, covering the kind of stuff that people are interested in.
Yep.
So, all right. All right. I'm not even going to cover this very long, because I feel like we've been here forever. This week I did have the Next Level Racing haptic seat review come out. I'm just going to tell you, what an awesome device. And I'm not trying to take away from the Simpit haptic version, which I recently reviewed, because that is like a Bugatti on the topic of a haptic seat. Like, I've just never seen or felt anything like the Simpit haptic. It has so much fidelity, so much separation, and different types of separation. So it's not just the placement, but also the frequency differences. Amazing. Bugatti tier. And then you've got like maybe the snorting GT3 RS beast that is that next level seat, which is like bang for buck. It's just amazing. It's like, sure, it's just motors, not transducers, right? It's a little bit slower reaction. It's you know, it's just not as high fidelity. And it's like the difference between a good Bluetooth speaker and some incredibly, you know, I don't even know. I was going to say Harman Kardon, but I don't even know if that has the same audio value it used to. You know, system. It's like, okay, cool. In the name of in the hands of a purist, it's all the difference in the world. To the average person, it's bang for buck, no contest, right? And I think that's a fair comparison between the two. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say about it. Really cool product. You should check out that review. And on the live side of things, we had our Shakedown test stream. We had our rally stream. And then here we are live here today. All right, that's all I have to say about Simpit. I'm done with Simpit. Anything else from you?
No, I'm good. I'm just excited for tomorrow. Yeah.
And I'm not done. I got rally news and other stuff at the end.
Oh, yeah.
I lied. I'll do push-ups for the lie. I don't know. iRacing came out with a season 2 development blog. So
Ooh,
this is cool.
yeah.
They kind of lay out the tracks. And that was sort of the theme when I went through the news. If
Mm-hmm.
you were a sim company, I don't know if they're just like copying or counter programming each other at this point
Right.
on things, but it's like you either had a patch this week or were talking about your roadmap. You know, that's what's going on this week in sim racing, if I had to just summarize. So, little recap going through there. I'm not gonna, this is out there. You can check it out. I'm just kind of bringing it. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I read through it. What are you looking forward to in the new update?
So I understand there's going to be some like wet weather specific racing. Like series that have wet weather. Wet weather. Wet weather conditions. I'm kind of like, here's me. I'm like, okay, cool. Put those guys over there, and then start giving me rooms that don't have as like, because I just find it over dramatic. Like if you were to go to Button Willow, there is a consistent weather of Button Willow,
Right.
And yet if iRacing was doing it, it wouldn't be the same. You
Right.
know, and so it's just like, okay, cool. You have weather. Stop forcing it everywhere I look. So I'm kind of hoping that I mean, right now, honestly, I almost feel like at this point that a lot of the times that iRacing are making, because iRacing is so tremendously large and so tremendously developed at this point, and I'm not saying there isn't a lot to be done, that the updates are a little less overwhelming than they used to be. Because they just don't expand the game on the level of when you're like by comparison to like Assetto Corsa Rally, where like the differences between 0.2, 0.3, 0.4 are going to be major leaps, and those like plateaus that are worthy of someone being like, oh, I didn't like it much, but I'm waiting, right? And now they fixed this or done that, or now it has more content. And so I feel like the differences between, it's like, it's really hard to put a finger on, like, is there anything that significant, that overwhelming? What's your favorite? I mean,
For me, biggest one is the GTEs.
yeah.
I mean, I know GTE racing in real life is no longer a thing, but those are still my favorite cars. And like they're doing a complete massive physics refresh on it, adding the new tire models to it, changing up the chassis dynamics, updating the BOP, because I mean, we had a couple people ask us like, why are we not doing GTEs in our league? Well, because there was such a huge disparity in the power between the cars. Like if you picked one GTE car, because in our leagues you can only pick one car for the season, like you're kind of racing with a handicap if someone picks a way faster car.
Right.
So now that they're doing this refresh on GTEs, getting back to the cars that I enjoyed the most out of iRacing,
Right.
like now we can possibly bring back GTEs to our league racing, get back into racing GTs. There was that one, and then some of the UI changes. Like I didn't care too much for the content. Like, it's great we're getting St. Petersburg, but it's an IndyCar track. We're getting a new Barber track. So that's getting overhauled completely from the ground up. That's cool. Then we're getting, what is it? We're getting the new gen NASCAR car and truck. For me, I'm not an oval guy. And then we're getting the Audi TCR, the new version with the new refresh with the TCR cars. So, I mean, those aren't cars for me, so I'm not super, super excited for it. But for me, the biggest one was GTs because I love those cars. But I haven't been able to do them in iRacing because there's just a massive imbalance between the cars.
Well,
yeah,
and that's one of the sticking points of this season, right? Picking a car, right?
Yeah.
So I think what you just kind of summarized is exactly where I was coming from. It's like, they're doing a lot of little things, and some of them are even bigger than little. Sorry, that wasn't even fair to use the word little. They're doing a bunch of little touches and fixes and changes all over the place, and it is a lot significant. But you know, it's like cool. The NASCAR stuff might not apply to you, or those particular tracks won't apply to you. I know they talked a lot about the graphical differences. So like when they released Long Beach, for example. That was like one of their big refresh moments, right?
That was more of a tech track at the time, right?
It had been.
It wasn't really like an official track,
Right, but it was when they had kind of come out with some big graphical elements and changes. So that was the launch track of that big update was the refresh of Long Beach, and so they were kind of playing with the wording that this St. Pete track is sort of like another one of those plateau graphical change elements. That's going to make it an iconic moment in terms of iRacing, which also means get ready on your FPS because you might see a little bit of drop with the next one as well. If they're doing big graphical changes, it's probably going to take a hit because even though iRacing still runs on a potato, but you're turning more and more stuff off. Yeah. I have a buddy who plays on a pretty low-end computer, and he's like, you know, running in 720 and like, you know, just turning the grandstands off and, you know, it's like, oh God, how can you even play like that? But he just isn't going to upgrade his computer right now. So.
Yeah. No, Skeet, to get to your question, because he asked, does this content come free? St. Petersburg, you got to pay for it because it's a new track. Barber, if you already own Skip Barber, you don't have to buy it again. You already get it. You get the refresh for free. The two NASCAR vehicles, you get, what is it? The NASCAR Ram truck, and then the next NASCAR Cup Series Chevy Camaro ZL1. Those you have to pay for. And if you bought the Audi TCR within the last year, you get that for free. But if you didn't buy it, then you got to pay for it.
Sort of their normal pattern.
Yep.
Normal pattern. All right. Assetto Corsa Evo. So actually both. So Assetto Corsa Evo had their latest release last week, which we did talk about, with the new Porsche 965 and the other more prototypey version car. I can't remember what it was. Was it a Peugeot? I think it was a Peugeot, maybe. I can't remember.
Yes.
But more iconically important, and we already talked about that, was last week's news, but right on the same heels of that, early access, well, actually the releases happened for version 0.3 of Rally, Assetto Corsa Rally. So this was and we talked about this in build up. So it was 2 new vehicles, 40 new ACR events added, the new snowy roads, a big update. So the thing that's been killing me, there were 2 things that were killing me on Assetto Corsa Rally. One was just the lack of content. So like we're doing another league, the Simpit Rally League, and we've got 10 rallies and 6 stages per rally. That's deep. Assetto Corsa Rally isn't there yet. However, they are really coming out with a lot of updates very quickly and expanding the content and even updating the game. So even though I haven't had anyone come over to me and say, hey, you got to get back in, I can just tell you that right now with this last release, it's like, cool. At some point over the weekend, I've got to jump back into Assetto Corsa Rally, and I got to check out the new stuff, and I got to see if maybe my speed sensitivity is getting acclimated to it, or if they've improved it. So yeah, that's something I definitely am going to try out this week. And if you're a Rally fan, you're going to want to do the same. That Lancia is cool too. I'm just saying. Yeah. That Lancia. Look at that though. That, I mean, comparing that to
little itty bitty car.
WRC though, I mean, like graphically, that's a beautiful, beautiful image. All right, Le Mans. Where'd it go? It's patch day, so another patch.
It is?
Well, a couple days ago was patch day. Or 3 days past. 3 days past patch day. I got an itch on my arm. So this is addressing the updated balance of power across the LMGT3 field, as well as implementing key online updates in preparation for Le Mans testing later this week.
Yep.
So, there you go. Le Mans Ultimate. So again, patches, updates, roadmaps. Rensport, Rensport must have reached out to everybody because Rensport got Overtake to take this story. And they got Traxon to cover this story. So since they didn't send it to me, I'm going to say, hey, whatever, you didn't send it to me. Actually, this was the 9. Yeah, I think it was a 960.
Let it die.
Yeah, all right. Actually, I'll show you do I have that image? I think that's the next thing I'm going to show you, actually. So, yeah, they have their roadmap. Here's the write-up at Overtake, and they showed this thumbnail image. Rensport, game over. But right here, an arrow to something that our guys point out every time. 2 players right now. So it shows total players playing Rensport. And there are 2. I hope they have more employees than 2. But what I was going to say is there's more employees at Rensport than there are actively playing Rensport. I hope they have more than 2.
Ooh, shots fired.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, I mean, I mean, we've covered Rensport, and we've talked about like their missteps. Like, they came out when they first announced it, like, oh my God, this is gonna be great. There were some question marks with how they're gonna do, like, what I forgot. I already forgot what they called it back then. Like your digital graphics that you could buy, whatever they were called back then. Because see, the people have already moved on from that.
Right. Oh, it's gonna be like,
doing
EFTs or something. Not EFTs.
Yeah, your
NFTs.
Yeah, your NFTs. NFT. You could do NFTs, customized cars, which kind of like but like the graphics look great. They talked a great game, and then they came out with it, and like it was atrocious, and it seemed like all they cared about was setting up esport competitions, and like the game's not even ready, like it's not even polished yet, and you're trying to push all this esport stuff onto us, and like you're also getting teams that are not even in sim racing. Like you're not even talking to sim racing esport teams. You're going out to like first person shooters and all these other people to try to get them into the esports. And like
just general esport teams.
General esport teams, but they're like, what about people like us? Like, the normal sim racer. Like, it seems like you guys don't give 2, fiddlesticks about the normal sim racers. Like, at that point, I realized, like, you know what? I'm not going to care about either. And I tried, like, I got the beta, I tried it, and it was just bleh. And I didn't try it for the longest time because it was just so bad.
Yeah. I'm wrong about a lot of stuff, but the day they announced, like, my first hearing of Rensport was when they announced their whole esport thing. And when I just looked at the names on it and the fact they are doing this, like, formal esport with a game that no one's ever seen, no one's ever touched, no one's ever played, and I thought, wow, that is some giant huevos of them. Yeah. To be doing that, and I never had any faith because I was like, this is such a weird upside down, inside out approach to making a sim and being a sim company, and I felt like they're just super banking on that Rensport name, like it's just such an iconic word in the automotive world, right? So, anyway, all right, it's dead. And who said it? Here, I'll jump ahead.
Right?
Project Motor Racing. No one's talking about it. I don't know numbers of people playing, but...
Well, because what is it? I think, what is it, last week or the week before, they had a Rensport Munich summit where they invited some people to come out and do some esports and streamers, but like there was barely anything about it. Like nobody cares about it. Like,
well, did they call you?
No, I would have never even went.
No. Maybe they knew that.
I know. No, I wasn't even gonna go, but but that shows you like how much people have kind of like tuned away from it, and I don't think there's any saving it because for the longest time I'll stand by it. They did not care about the casual sim racer. They were always about esport. When the game wasn't even complete, and it's still not even that complete. But anyways, I digress.
Am I mumbling, Christian? Am I mumbling? Am I mumbling? I've never been accused of that. Anyway, understanding how to manage tire temperatures is crucial to your strategy in the new GT3 tire model introduced in 1.6.01. This works differently in today's blog. Explains how. That's from Project Cars Motor Racing. All right, let's see.
I gotta go back and try it out. I haven't tried it since the new updates. Maybe I should give it another go, because I still haven't watched Dave Cam's video on it, and I really want to watch it because I really respect his opinion. But I've been avoiding it until I get a chance to try PMR myself.
Oh, Joe said Dave Cam did a new video. Does PMR still suck? His answer: yes.
I didn't want to know, Joe. You spoiled it for me. I've been avoiding him.
I'm half. Oh, you know what? It's because I'm wandering so far away from here. Here, let me try something.
Do I need to move back? Like, hi,
no.
can you get? Yeah.
Everyone earmuffs for a second. I'm gonna do something crazy here. All right. And I had to do this on my other. Maybe it's time I just stop using the other mic. All right, earmuffs, everyone. Careful. Can you hear me? Oh, hold on. I got to do one more thing. Bear with me. Sound settings. Microphone properties. It's probably at 50. No, it's at 85. Wow. Maybe this is too quiet. Test, test, test. That is really quiet. Let me test, 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 test. Hello, hello. It feels like it's not working. All right. It's certainly not spiking. It's too loud? I'm too loud? Too loud. All right, Ameer, I'm back.
All right.
Sorry.
I'm just sitting here. I'm chilling, you know.
Sorry. I show you as being a lot louder than me still.
I'm just thinking about Rensport or PMR.
Well, here, I've changed the page to Race Room, so maybe you should think about
I noticed
Room.
that.
Go full steam. Wait, still way too.
You're still the same.
Yeah, it's. Bear with me. I'm gonna change. All right, earmuffs again, everybody. Sorry, I just had to try that. I can fix this. I can fix this. I can fix this. Test, test. Oh, sorry, that's too loud. Test, 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 test. There we go. All right, that should be good. I think we're good now.
Sure?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I was worse than... Yeah, this microphone is... I think this one might be broken. All right. Knob clockwise. Thank you. Thank you. I know which way. All right, Race Room. Just over 24 hours left to register.
I don't hear Shaun anymore.
What? Oh, there. Sorry, Ameer. That's just you. You're still on that microphone.
Okay.
Is it quiet for you?
No, you're good. You're perfect.
Okay. For some reason, OBS is being super quiet with this microphone that you hear me on. All right, we got it sorted. Sorry. Just over 24 hours left to register. Actually, this is 4 hours ago, so now it's 20 hours left to register for this Saturday's Bathurst 2-hour special on Race Room. So, if you want to counter-program the Make-A-Wish Drive for Wishes... yeah, why are they...
Don't be advertising that. You should be racing... No, you should be watching us.
Ignore that.
Yeah.
All right. Just like 2 weeks ago, didn't I call out BeamNG? I'm like, where's BeamNG?
You did.
Where's their, like, have fun with life posts? Anyway, look at this. February 24th. Something incredible is sprouting. Sprouting is a weird word. So...
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what they're showing. They're teasing. Any idea? You have any clue what that is?
I don't know. I'm still waiting for it to pop up on my side.
Oh, all right.
I'm on the same time as everybody else. So
Thank you, Sean C. Brown.
Oh, it looks like a drawing of a car.
I see a car, for sure. Do you see? Is this the first organically grown car ever? What do you mean sprouting? What are they talking about?
I don't know. Maybe it's a green car?
I don't know. But there it is. All right, so something coming. ATS ETS are showing off the new Bobcat cargo pack. So I think it's just like it's so cool that some of the stuff that they put out is nothing more than just different cargo. So like you know, like I like when I play that, I don't even do the outside view very much. So I rarely see my trailer, you know. Right. But yeah, you want to haul around some cool Bobcats. My motorcycle's name is Bobcat, by the way.
Bobcat.
But you know why? There's good because it's like a small but pretty potent little bike, right? Because it's just a 390, but it like can really hang well for what it is. And then the other is because it's white with orange and black markings, so it looks like Bobcat logos. Like it looks like that company made my bike, maybe.
Right.
So anyway, Bobcat. You can now haul Bobcat.
Yeah.
We already covered Project Motor Racing, didn't we?
We did.
All right. What'd Joa say? Joa never says anything nice. I shouldn't read Joa comments. They're rarely good for me. Sean, a little advice. Don't touch the audio ever again. We know he will. Thank you. I got that.
Okay.
And then also they did a whole write-up. That's the write-up about the GT3 managing your tire temps and whatnot. All right, Fanatic. You know, it took them a little while to get up and rolling, right, after the acquisition. But now it seems like they are really, because now it's like, look, QR1 direct drive clearance sale. All right, cool. Scroll up. With the introduction of the Podium DD, we have revised pricing on the rest of our direct drive lineup, making a great time to jump to the QR2 down to $399 USD. Traxon's talking about it. Overtake's talking about it. And the last available QR1 drive bases are now reduced. Interesting wording. And so anyway,
trying to get rid of the QR1 so they can start pushing everybody to the new QR.
Yeah. Sales across the boards, and then no way. All right, I didn't expect this because they're just like they literally have just expanded in every direction recently. Nacon files for insolvency days before its big showcase and just over 2 weeks before Greedfall 2 releases its full 1.0 version. Plus, they're in a handful of sim games. They are now making sim racing hardware. Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah. Test Drive Unlimited. They had the new WRC license. Yeah, it's going to be interesting what happens with the new... Yeah, because they're the current holders of the WRC license. So I wonder what's going to happen there.
It's going to, by default, fall back into the hands of EA for like $5 a year or something.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
Morse Cole.
Right. Yeah, it's interesting because I mean they were hyping it up like, yeah, we got the WRC license back because they used to make the WRC titles, and then they lost it to Codemasters, and now they've got it back, and Codemasters isn't really making racing titles anymore. So I wonder who's going to be left to pick up the pieces for that.
Let's do it.
Sorry, Callum.
Let's do it.
I'm not good at video games.
We'll take our massive nest egg, from all the Simpit coin, and
we never created the Simpit coin.
I know.
We talked about it, but we never created it.
No, but even though it's still worth more than a Project Motor Racing NFT. Or no, Rensport NFT. God. Man, I hate when I screw up a joke. Damn. Thank you, Joa. I'm going to read this one out loud. Sean Cole is a very handsome man. Some say the most handsome man in California.
On a Tuesday?
Oh. What if...
At Slots LD,
Whoa,
we're
what the F? Alright, what if AC Rally somehow acquired the license?
They could go after it now, yeah. Well, it depends. I don't know what's going to happen during this insolvency, like how it's all going to play out. Like if Nacon decides to sell their IP, I mean, yeah, the Kunos guys could pick it up.
Right.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, let's see. I think we're almost out of stories. Last week I mentioned this, but one of our community members, Fernando, he and his group of disabled racers created this app, the Stint Link app, and I showed you that link. They're on Instagram. You can check them out at Stint Link on Instagram. But he actually shared a picture here today, which actually shows it in use. So I just want to kind of show that to finish off the topic. But yeah, so here it's like shows how all the drivers can slide their teams, and then if like anybody drops out or misses a rotation, how you can make adjustments on the fly, and then it's like shared by everybody. So pretty cool app for endurance teams that struggle with coordinating their times, time zones, and driver lineups and all that kind of stuff. So good luck there, Fernando. And yeah, if you're an endurance team and looking for a way to manage your guys better, that's gonna be a good option for you. All right, Simpit Rally Series. I haven't looked. When I
said 13th.
You said 13th.
I predicted 13th during the stream.
During the stream for my final result
Mm-hmm.
versus yesterday, I was in 9th. And 9th would be in the points. 13th is not.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care about anybody else, by the way, right now when I'm doing this portion. I really don't. Yeah, it is a cool app. For sure. All right. Here are the results from Rally 5 Pacifico. Rally Pacifico. Oh my God, you got it right.
I did?
All right. I gotta go Morn.
Did I?
I gotta go Morn.
Damn, now you owe me double cookies.
Show's over. I'm no longer declaring this fabulous Friday, glorious Friday. It's now, this sucks. I'm gonna go home.
It is fantabulous Friday.
Call my mom. All right, Rally Stage, Rally Pacifico results. Quadzilla winning the event with an overall time of 46:27. Second place goes to PC Deadman, our amazing series organizer, admin. 48:05, a minute 38 back. And also on the podium is ZZT Axel Air, who was, when the whole stream, he was leading the way. So Quadzilla came in, I think, at the end. No, that's the way it was. I'm sorry, I'm losing my mind. So that is our podium. Quadzilla, PC Deadman, and Axel Air. Liberal PL and Heiko. Heiko, one of those people coming in and knocking me off the board. Thank you, Heiko. And looking back, we've got David S., Jeff SMKU, Migna, GT99, and Malin63. Oh, Andrus, your time held up. Or Oldest, GT99. That's Andrus.
That's Andrus.
Your time held up. Malin63. Well, you dropped one spot. In 10th, Max Power, Sporko Mick. Both knocked me down 2 more spots there. I'm in 13th. Karaoke, Blokey, Betty Racing, Sissy, Smokey, Zero, Bob Gates, SVT, WRCR, top 20. And our season results are here. I got greedy and started looking at... I'm just like, look, Joa's not even racing with us again, and he's going to just come in, score some points to humiliate me for the entire season without even racing. Thank you, Joa. Your handsome conman is already worn off.
Rockstar Joa.
Championship standings. Quadzilla, 125 points. PC Deadman, 67. Jeff SNKU and David S. are tied with 42. And Andrus GT99 in 5th place with 31. Liberal PL, Bloody McGee, I Nowak, Frank Patcham, Thomas Vasquez, Heiko, HS Whipperman, ZZT, Axel Air, Max Power, Migna, Caractus, Everybody's got points except for SVT on this list. So Caractus, Sissy, Sporkomic, May Racer, and Malin are our point scorers so far in the season. 5 races to go, so we're halfway through the season.
Mhm.
I'm getting beat by 3 console guys. Only if I did a Reese. But if I did a Reese, I wouldn't be Reki.
Rookie Cole.
All right, let's see here. And then your final reminder, tomorrow morning at 6:30 is the start of the Make-A-Wish Drive for Wishes race. Should be all sorts of shenanigans. That's built into the recipe. And it should be a lot of fun. So me and Ameer will be tag team in this one, and we'll see who gets stuck with what kind of luck or penalties or crashes. Who knows how it'll play out. It's going to be fun, and that'll start tomorrow morning at 6:30 my time, 9:30 Eastern time. And looking forward to that one. So you'll see us tomorrow morning for that one. Any other thoughts, Ameer?
Yeah, you forgot about the league race.
League race?
Yeah. Our road series?
Yeah, hold on. Where's my...
Gosh, Sean.
Where are we? Here, I'm getting the
We are... So, yeah, we're still continuing... Yeah.
There we go.
Road series, we're still in the preseason, so we're going to be racing this week at Nürburgring Grand Prix track. I was thinking about doing Bathurst and then Nürburgring Nordschleife, but then that would have just gave Sean a heart attack. So no, we'll do the Grand Prix track. But yeah, there's still time to join. If you want to join us, let me know in our Discord. We had a couple. I think we had 5 or 6 new people that wanted to join us. But it's gonna be a good time. Yeah, you're gonna do 10 races, 1 drop race. Post race stewarding and make sure we cut the shenanigans out. We have a gentleman's racing, open setups. We're gonna have Sim Racing for You. He is going to be donating a button box for a random winner. Trophy AI is also donating a free 6-month premium sub to their app. And all you got to do is join our league, race in at least 8 races to qualify, and then at the end of the season we'll draw 2 winners live on the Pitstop. And we had a lot of fun at Bathurst. Well, Sean not so much. Me, it was okay. But we got redemption at Nürburgring. I love Nürburgring, so we're gonna have some redemption there. But yeah, if you're not racing with us, then what is going on with you? You need to be racing with us. Let me know.
Absolutely.
You want to join up? Yeah.
All right. So Sunday I'll be streaming that race. Still trying to figure out. Again, I didn't see any thoughts. If you have any thoughts or opinions on what elements are critical, do I need to bring down that second computer to get picture-in-picture, or me versus Ameer, or can I just float it on just me? I don't know. And then why is Ameer there if it's just me for the league? That's the part I don't like. So anyway, that's going to do it for today's show. That's all I got. Last thoughts from you, Ameer?
No, get out there, watch us race, enjoy the weather out there. Springtime's right around the corner. Shaun and I are going to take on Potato Nation tomorrow. It's going to be a great weekend. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. See you tomorrow morning. Get out there, do some sim racing. This is the Simpit. I'm Sean Cole. That's Ameer Assad. And we will see you on the track. Bye-bye, everybody.
Yeah. Later, guys.